tonight.
Cause you're with a god. You're invincible. Bitch, you think I'd ever stop?
What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video. Today we've got the trial of Conquest. We are here with CJ Dachamp. My man's was on this one, didn't he? Oh, hell yeah. Let me tell you, man, Conquest hit the scene like that, made Mark do the most incredible switch up you have ever seen in your life. Slap the adolescence out of Oliver. Oh my God. This boy, yeah, we gonna see what CJ got on this. So be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. And we're in here without any further right down. And 3, 2, 1, click.
Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Von.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
When I heard that Von got, I was relieved for the community, man. Because he was over there shitting them guys, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Bro,
and
he was dead.
Annihilated that boy. And y'all know Oliver was about straight smoke, man, with how he was with the Moeller twins and all that. So you know the energy Oliver was on. Conquest came and checked that boy so quick. That boy ain't never been checked like that yet in his life. Oh my goodness.
Bruh, if he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
He was the devil, man.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers.
Relieved for the community.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this emergency trial. Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now. This was not planned.
I could, yeah, see, that's crazy. It wasn't playing. Like, he gets something out quick behind some content. Oh, you know this shit wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? He saw this man and was like, oh no, I've got to.
And I had like 2 other videos I was working on for this month. But I completely forgot that the man that I have had a seat reserved on this round table for 3 fucking years has finally made his debut. So everything, and I mean everything, is getting put on hold right now because this monstrosity is the #1 priority right now.
Man, he had to let us know, yo, I had to switch up. I had to switch up whole priorities for this, bruh. He right though.
So let's go ahead and get down to business. The evidence is on deck and ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit S.
Oh, Exhibit S.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this special Exhibit S.
Okay,
Conquest.
okay.
Satan's greatest soldier. So, do y'all remember back in season 2 when Anissa's trifling ass told Mark that the next time the Viltrumite sends somebody to Earth is gonna be somebody 10 times worse than her? Yeah, this old is who she meant. Conquest, the most terrifying Viltrumite in the Empire. And I really mean that. Because all the other Viltrumites are scared of this nigga. And I mean, I don't blame him, because this motherfucker look like he loved to scrap. Just take a glance at him. Big buff old nigga with a prosthetic arm that looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, an egregious nasty bald spot, and some crooked ass teeth. This man don't give a damn about his appearance at all. And that is a major sign to never with a nigga like this, because they ain't got nothing to lose. They do this for the love of the game. So when he pulled up on Mark,
I mean, yeah, he ain't lying. I mean, I seen man pop. I seen her teeth. I was like, he had to bite the shit out that nigga, which is really ironic, given what happened later. But yeah, Conquest hit the scene on that timing, bro.
Instantly says, "Stand ready for my arrival, worm." Already degrading this man on their first interaction. This is how you know this ain't gonna go well. Bro already thinks of him as fodder. So they start scrapping, and just by the shockwave of the first punch, people already dead, flying like rag dolls. So let's just go ahead and get started on this murder count, because it's gonna be a lot. You know what, let me just go ahead and say this. If you thought the collateral damage between Sukuna and Maharaga was bad, this is 10 times worse. So Conquest,
I mean, he ain't lying, you know what I'm saying? Because that was centered around Shibuya, you know what I'm saying? This is a planetary incident, you feel me? So I see what my man's is talking about here. Let's go.
headbutts Mark and pile drives him into the ground. And after he pinned bro down, he started telling Mark why he was actually here. And this is when we knew this nigga was crazy. He told Mark, right about now, Anissa's trifling skank ass would be yapping to you about, oh, we gotta do this for the Viltrum Empire, blah, blah, blah. I will tell you this right now, little nigga. I came here to whoop your ass for the love of the game.
Facts.
He really is about this life. Man said fuck.
Man didn't give up. He's like, yo, Mark, you pissed off somebody. And they just told me to come down here and take everything. I was like, hey, if it's gotta go, it's gotta go.
The objective. I came here to whoop your ass, nigga. Crack and kiss my ass. So Mark punches him, and Conquest is just like, oh,
we like those.
Fuck yeah. That's what I like to see, cowboy. So Mark starts slamming him through multiple buildings. Then he full sends him through the stratosphere and starts hitting him with that Injustice 2 Superman move. Boom! Sending him all the way to space. But at this moment right here is when we figured out that this man is a freaky ass nigga. He blew out a bubble of his blood, shaped it into a heart, and just flicked it.
He was happy. He was like, all right, we got some blood going. You can throw a punch. I likes that. Now watch this right here.
Excuse me? What do you mean by this? Nasty ass nigga. So Conquest brings him back into the act.
Oh no, come on, CJ. You can't just.
What do you mean by this? Nasty ass nigga. So
y'all see that? Y'all see it? It remind me of that Sukuna shit when he was fighting the Lava Man, Jogo. That is the face of a psychopath. Run. Like, Mark seen this, should have ran immediately.
Conquest brings him back into the atmosphere. It hits him with the right hook with the Infinity Gauntlet. And he just takes a nasty drop to the ground. Hell, even the news caught that on 4K. Mark's mama watching this like, oh my God, my baby boy. I ain't gonna lie, out of anybody in this whole show, Debbie gotta have it the worst. His son get his ass beat every.
Bro, her stress levels have got to be on just an insurmountable tip, bro. I couldn't imagine the husband, the kid, the guy breaking in, breaking her arm, always seeing your kid get the dog shit beat out of, like, bro, heart attack territory. Heart attack territory easy.
Thursday, your husband called you a damn pet, and then he fucked a cockroach, and now you gotta take care of a purple nigga. Man, prayers up for Debbie, man. So while Mark was just knocked out, surviving like on 1 HP, trying to get his wits together while coughing up blood, he notices the ground starts to shake, and he knew in his head, oh, fuck me.
I'm on my way.
This man just altered the city. The amount of people that probably just died there is insane. If this is supposed to be downtown Chicago, which has a population of 244,000.
My nigga had to go and get stats for shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't even just see it on the screen and count like you do in some of the other videos. My man's like, hold on. I gotta look shit up for this, man. We gonna have to do some calculatory shit going on here.
And let's just lowball it, because a lot of people evacuated the city after the Invincible War. So let's say he just dropped off 1/8 of niggas. This man just killed about 30,000 motherfuckers with his ult. Oh man. This nigga needs to be stopped. Also, this is a clear act of terrorism. Just to add that on there.
Exactly. So just so you know.
So then he sends them flying, and then he hits Mark with the Injustice 2 super move, and this man just gets flung all the way to another city. Nigga threw his ass to another area code. So after getting flung across the country, Mark sees Conquest coming at him at full speed, looking like prime Ray Lewis. But Mark just screams to stop, because he's just giving up at this point, and he's just like, please, I beg of you, shut your ass up, nigga!
That boy for real looked up. Are you crazy? Not in the middle of my fight. Nigga, that's like saying some dumb shit in the middle of an orgasm. What you talking about?
Motherfucker, I'm having the time of my life right now. And you are over here complaining like a punk pussy bitch. And man, just look at the collateral, bro. This man is missing his leg. He just made him an amputee. Oh, Lord. So while Conquest kept on yapping about how he was basically gonna kill everybody on the planet, Oliver comes in.
So the time has come. Just real quick before we get to it, because hopefully he get to it. I seen a clip on Twitter. Somebody posted something. It was comparing Mark to somebody, another hero. And then it stops here after Mark hits Conquest. And I had retweeted it. I was like, nah. Show the rest of that. Show the rest of that. We need, y'all know you talking Mark up right now, but you can't show something without showing what happened directly after. Like, come on now. That's fresh. You can't do that. You should have picked a different clip of Mark. No, I said Mark. Sorry. You should have picked a different clip of Oliver doing something great. Not this one, because he was immediately humbled. Immediately. Let's go.
That senior citizen across the... Oliver comes in. That senior citizen across the block. But man, oh man, this part is terrible. Oliver flies into Conquest just to get slapped and dribbled like a basketball. Oh my God.
That face right there, that was like, of all the times I seen that Joe Rogan meme right there, like this is some of the most appropriate I have ever seen that meme used in my life, because good Lord.
And oh man, this part is terrible. Oliver flies into Conquest just to get slapped and dribbled like a basketball. Oh
crazy
my
work.
God. He's
crazy work.
So out of this purple nigga. Look at that impact frame.
I ain't even really peeped the impact frame. That's crazy. Yeah, because Conquest, that Conquest took form. That's the fucked up part. That man took form on that little boy and said, like, oh my God. Look at how much of that ground he eating. You know that shit is in his teeth. Let's go.
Dear God. Just for that, bro, hit this man with child abuse, because that was disgusting. So he grabs Oliver midair and he's like, hey, little purple squirt, what's your name? I'd like to know the name of my victims before I dismember them. But Mark comes in and saves Oliver's life. And he starts begging to his little brother. He's like, Oliver, get your little ass out of here now. But Conquest did not care that Oliver was a child. Because he just thought of him like another toy to play with. So he tackles Mark and just starts slamming him through everything. This man pulled out the whole Broly moveset, dragging him through the ground and shit, and just throwing him like a pussy. And at this point, this was the ground and shit, and just...
It's one thing. Listen, hold on. I need y'all to see it and bear witness to this.
Everything. This man pulled out the whole Broly moveset, dragging him.
Now, you know how we feel about the hand on the face. This isn't so much that because it's only on the side of the face, but you can see the sheer and utter terror in Mark's eyes. Like, bruh, all that shit he was talking, I just want to hit something really hard. Bruh, this man is terrified, scared for his life. He's not fighting to win right now. He's fighting for fear. He's fighting because he has absolutely no other choice. He's not even fighting to save the planet from the Viltrum Empire. You know why? Because that's not what he's thinking about right now. All he's thinking about is this motherfucker is about to kill me and everybody I love, and I can't do shit about it. That's what this face is right here. That's what that face is. That's the face. You ain't gonna do shit except cry. But let's go.
Him through the ground and shit.
That part. You see this? Look at him.
And just
that's the disrespect, okay? You can't don't throw me by my head, all right? Like, you gonna have to grab some torso or something, or grab a leg and like do some swing around, you know, let's get some momentum first. If you just gonna toss me, you just gonna grab me by the whole everything above my neck and just fling me across the city. That's crazy. But all right, let's go.
I'm like a pussy. And at this point, this wasn't even a fight anymore. This just became pure, unadulterated torture. Look at him just dragging him through shit, busting through every building possible. And Lord have mercy, the innocent civilians affected by collateral continues to rise. As he slams Mark into the ground, you just hear them falling in the background. Splat! Poor man just went face first into concrete. All because he was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Because you also got to imagine, like, what was that nigga day like before this happened? Because remember, they got knocked into a whole nother city. Now, I know the Invincible War left the whole world scarred, but obviously there were places that weren't untouched, and we could assume that this was one of those untouched places. It could have been. Who knows? I don't know. But either way, that man's day was probably going as normal as his day would until the niggas came crash landing onto his block. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I would assume once they got there, people were starting to try to evacuate because obviously buildings is falling. You don't want to spend too much time there. And so we can only assume he was mid get the fuck out and it just not get the fuck out enough. You know what I'm saying? So how would you handle that? You know what I'm saying? You having dinner probably with your girl or something. All of a sudden, ground rumble, 2 superpower niggas fighting in the middle of your city. You trying to get out, but they hit your building and it's falling out. Like, yeah, but y'all want to be. It'd be so cool if we were in the universe of these superheroes. Like you're not the main character in the show. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not even gonna have powers. You're gonna be this nigga right here. That's what I'm telling you. Stop wishing that you was in these things, bro. You don't wanna. I wish I was right up here. You know what I'm saying? This is fucked up enough. This is all we need. This is all the fucked up we need. This is it. This is it. Okay.
Damn shame. Then look at this other dude, man. Come on, bruh. So then Conquest uses Mark as a human skateboard.
Crazy
and
work.
drags him all the way into this bus. And then after this, he proceeded to go on another yap sesh. Bro was like, you know, kid, seeing your face all bloody like this brings back some good memories. You see, this ain't the first time I whooped your ass, boy. I've actually whooped your ass in another universe. I remember it like it was yesterday. You see, I had this bat named Lucille.
Oh my God, yo. So those of you who don't know, Conquest is voiced by this actor. I can't remember either of their names. But he played Negan in The Walking Dead. And Mark's voice actor is this gentleman right here. He's this Asian gentleman. And Negan bashed this dude's head in. Glenn. Yeah, Negan bashed Glenn's head in with the bat. And now the voice actors are back at it again. Let's go. Oh, man.
Remember it like it was yesterday. You see, I had this bat named Lucille, and I bashed your
I'm glad he put this in there.
You took it like a champ too, kid. You had
Taking
a
it like
and
a
shit hanging
champ.
out. And you know what the best part was? Bashing your skull in front of your wife. Absolute cinema.
I mean, like, that is what Conquest would say to some shit like, you feel me? Like, that is way too accurate. He like just this freeze frame is crazy because obviously Oliver coming in to say, and it looked like he just looking at it like this little motherfucker is annoying.
So Oliver comes in to save Mark, and man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This part right here is why Conquest needs to be put on a watch list. He tells Oliver, "Oh, welcome back, little purple squirt. I'm gonna split you in half and eat your heart out." So he slaps Mark and gives you in half.
Here's my thing though. How did you not? You had to have known something was coming because he put the arm up and he was standing way over there. He gave you the tell. Like, I feel like you should have taken that moment as move in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Because ain't no way he winding up back there like he ain't about to smack the shit out you. And now you got to think, how is he going to smack me from over there? Point is, he's going to smack you. He going to make it happen. Just believe in magic for the time being and move. You know what I'm saying?
Eat your heart out.
This part. Oh, my. Like, bro, look at the open hand. He been dragging Mark through buildings, punching him, all this other and then, like, just, like, it's like, I don't want to play with this toy right now. Like, I'm still playing. That's what it is. Like, when the mom tells the kids to clean up their toys, you were playing with these toys. Clean up those ones you was just playing with. You ain't playing with those ones. No, I'm still playing with those ones. Hold on, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's what just happened. Slap the shit out that man.
Slaps Mark and gives Oliver a nasty right hook. And my lord, when Oliver got up, he started puking blood and his teeth was falling out. All them damn teeth. That boy about to get a payday from the tooth fairy. Then he palms his head, lifts him over him, and starts stretching his body. And he's yapping to him like, "Do you feel your body starting to rip, purple squirt? I bet it feels amazing. I wonder what blood type you are. Personally, O-type tastes the best." But Mark finally saves Oliver from this freaky ass nigga. But dear Lord, y'all already know what we about to do. Hit that that nigga with attempted murder with child abuse on the side. Like, yo, he almost ripped this kid in half.
He tried.
But man,
he tried so.
Oh
bruh,
man,
bruh.
It's time for this man's nastiest act.
Bro, did him worse than Nolan did with the train. Crazy.
Beach. Oh God, the beach. So we already know that Mark is pretty familiar with being a human meat chip. But this time, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. In my opinion, this is way worse than the train. So Conquest starts dragging Mark to a beach.
Because at least the train, like, they were standing still. The train was coming to and it, you know what I mean? This boy just speed blitzed Mark through everything. All of it. All of it. You know, it was a train. He speed blitzing the motherfucker through buildings and people. Through pieces of earth, like, bruh.
And before tragedy strikes, you just see this girl, and she could only react for a split second. Conquest rams through the beach, killing everybody on impact, flying straight through the city, and ramming people with Mark's body in a straight line. The nigga was moving so fast, he was just breaking people's bodies. And oh my God, that poor kid.
Yeah.
Mama was probably just walking him to school, and now he ain't got an arm. And mama
Crazy work.
is roadkill.
Mama gone. Mommy's gone. Not coming home. You know what I'm saying? I just switched the mommy daddy part. All right, let's go.
To drag him through the city. Oh Lord. Mass murder, terrorism. Hit him with every charge in the book, dog.
They said all of it. All of it. Everything.
This was so unnecessary. You didn't have to do this. And who knows how many bodies that is? I'm not doing the math for this one. Uncountable. So after this man just committed a literal terror attack, Eve ends up showing up to help her Pookie Bear.
Oh,
and you could just see the look on Mark's face, man.
It's like with every person that showed up to help Mark, Mark is like, what are you doing here? If I fought you, I would destroy your shit. Get the fuck out of here. This motherfucker's different.
Oh, shorty, out of all the times, why now? And then here go this nigga Conquest looking at her like, well, salutations, fine shit. Oh, you look delicious. But Mark came in and tackled him. He was like, get your freaky ass away from her, nigga. But Conquest headbutts Mark and shatters this man's leg.
Karate
popping
chop
out and everything.
Oh,
Your season is over. So the only person standing in this man's way now was Eve. And I ain't gonna lie, Eve locked the fuck in.
Yeah, boy,
She honestly gave this man a better fight than Mark. She made her whole little Iron Man suit right and started abusing that broken ass power of hers. Out here changing the density of the air, making a big ass hammer, slamming that nigga. Kapow! Let me give you one more. Wha-bam!
She wasn't in there though.
She was.
Like, she was getting in. She was. You know what I mean? Couldn't quite. It's the sidekick blockers. It's the blockers in the head, because she could have done it if they weren't theirs. Because from the comics, what I read, not the comics, but the videos that were on the comics, like she all the way different.
Comboing this nigga. Mark looking like, damn, maybe I am sorry as hell. Look at her. Put a fishbowl on this nigga's head, then hit him with a slam some spike balls into his ass. Then she just started spamming, throwing axes at the nigga, spears at the nigga, crushing him with her wall. She was mashing every button on the controller. But unfortunately for Eve, when she threw her last spear, Conquest finally blocked. And Eve was negative as hell. He sideswipes her. Then he sideswipes her again. Then he grabs her, rips the helmet off of her, rips the armor off. And man. He shortens the flesh off the bitch.
Yeah, bruh. The thing that happened to, oh my God. Like, sorry. I'm just, that's why Mark did to him what he did to him to his face, because of what he did to Eve's face. That was nothing but tit for tat. Had to be.
Then he drove his hand through her guts. And Eve was done. Cooked. Half her face is broke, and her intestines are literally falling out. Dog, this was just brutal. And to add salt to the wound, this freaky ass nigga licked her blood and said, ooh, delicious. That's gotta be O-type. So Mark, with the coochie rage boost, went up to Conquest and actually shattered his gauntlet while shattering his hand as well. So Mark finally decided to lock in after the husband was on life support. And look at this, bro. Conquest started bear hugging this man just for Mark to bite the flesh off of this man. Bro has turned feral. But
You gotta do what the fuck you gotta do at that point. I don't blame Mark for a motherfucking thing. Boy, bite. Scratch. You should have bit him in the face, to be real. Should have got rid of that nose right there, so you already had some nice soft fleshy flesh to headbutt into later on. You know what I mean? All of that, bro. I'm trying to bite your eyes out your head. I don't give a what's going on, bro. All right, we're moving.
the end of this was just crazy. Conquest hits Mark with a combo and plants him on the ground. And he gets up in his ear and says,
I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. They think that I'm a freaky ass nigga. They didn't even give me a name. I only have a purpose. Conquest. I'm suffering from my own success, nigga.
So after Conquest shared his deepest insecurities to
Take it
Mark,
to your
he
grave.
starts choking the life out of him and is about to end early, but resurrected Eve with the power of, shit, I don't know, hits that nigga with a love beam, and she fried this old nigga till his ass was butt booty naked. And from this point, it was over. Mark started playing God of War and started spamming circle, 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 circle. Bro started headbutting this man to death until he was unresponsive, finally putting an end to this senior citizen's reign of terror.
Had to, bruh.
Or so we
Whatever it
thought,
took.
because after the fight, this dumbass buffoon, Cecil, decided to keep him alive. And man, buddy, how do you think this is gonna go when he wakes up? You know what? I don't even need an explanation. You know exactly what the fuck is gonna happen. The Conquest trial. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our final spreadsheet. This man did all of this in one special exhibit. Easiest round table win of all time. No questions need to be asked
At all.
That's it. So hope y'all enjoyed, man. And I should see y'all next weekend if everything goes well. But until then,
Yo, this was facts, bro. We watched some straight facts over here. Yeah, man. Conquest was that one, bro. He came in on pure timing, was there for no games, just hands. Just hands, and then that's what Mark had to give him everything else. You know what I mean? Just, oh my God. And that slap to Oliver, bruh, that shit shook the world. Everybody seen that shit. Oh! But yeah, nah, man, this is a good one. That's a take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media, and I'll catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.